too. It's a lovely day in the neighborhood. It's a lovely day, by the way. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Hey, what's going on, y'all? What's happening? It's your boy, King David, aka the People's Champ, aka Black Giga Chad, aka what's the new one I got going on? You know what I'm saying? Narcbully, aka I got another one going on that somebody called me. I forgot. You know what I'm saying? So many different ones. I probably wrote it down. Hold up, y'all. Somebody being funny. Turn that Wi-Fi off real quick. Somebody's being funny. Trying to be cute. It's too early. It's too early. Let me go ahead and get away from this little area over here. Seems to always be a pattern. So, anyway, shout out to you guys. I appreciate you guys joining me and also hitting that like button on all the videos here recently. You guys are keeping us afloat. We're nestling in our nice little algorithm now. You know what I'm saying? I'm making sure I'm using the right words needed, but I got my page full of notes here. And I don't want this one to be a long one. You know what I'm saying? I want this one to be a short one and maybe the next one to be a long one. Whatever. So damn, hang on. Brighten this up a little bit. Get this thing popping. I like that one. Hey, what's going on, Scott? What's going on? How you doing? How you living? There we go. Wah! Boy, that thing is popping. Oh, I didn't clean my camera off. That's why it's all fuzzy. You guys gonna have to bear with me. It's gonna be a fuzzy day, y'all. Listen. It's early. I'm trying to get used to this, okay? You know what I mean? I could listen. I'll see what I can do. All right. I'll see what I can do. Fold that bad boy up. I like that. Bear with me here. It's the rain. Yeah, I think we're good. Good enough. Shoot, it's getting kind of foggy, y'all. I can't help that. It's raining out here. I'm trying to get y'all into the spot. I'm not gonna go too deep in this. I'm backing in. You know what we do. Almost slipped a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm gonna look where I'm going this time. I can't back into this. It's wet out here. Oh, my favorite spot. Listen, look, y'all. You see the title? It ain't the best title in the world, but I got the meat and the potatoes right here. Right here. You know what I'm saying? Grand rising, everybody in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Go to Sally's, get some Clipper tea liners. Oh, no, those are notes. Sorry. Sorry about that, y'all. I gotta get some new tea liners, all right? Guys, make sure you stay up on top of your new clippers, new blades. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you have some crispy, clean blades. You don't want to have your blades get any kind of bacteria, nothing on them. You know what I'm saying? Mess around and get a fungal infection on your face or something like that. I used to cut hair and stuff like that. So trust me, stay on top of your clippers. Grand rising, grand rising. The ladies like a crispy face, and you mess around and get that fungal infection or whatever, things are not going to be too crispy. I've seen that happen in Iraq. All right. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I appreciate all you lovely ladies for joining me. Let's get this party started. With no further ado, boom. You know what I'm saying? Listen, every day you need to focus on being the best version of yourself, right? Hey, there's a lot of stuff going on out here. A lot of copycats going on out here and that energy, man. Listen, I know I've beat this really hard before. You know what I'm saying? You kind of feel like I'm, you know what I'm saying? You know what, horse? But I have to say it again, okay? You being the blueprint that you are, this copycat energy out here, it's lethal. Now, listen, I need for you to understand, you need to have a fortress of solitude being your home. I've just realized this in the past year I've been alone. I got to be alone to recharge. See, I've always been that way, but what I did was the narc, they attached themselves to it as quickly as possible. So my ex found a way to move in, like, me and my son need a place to live. You know what I'm saying? Shouldn't have done that. That was my fault. Normally, I always got a place to myself. I never let women spend the night. You, I'm not gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say that. Sometimes, the right ones. I was a young man. I had my own spots. I knew not to let them spend the night too much, you know what I mean? All that kind of stuff like that. Definitely not live with me or whatever. I'm not saying just women, anybody, period. If you got your own place, don't let, that's what the narc, that's how they get in. They attach themselves to you. If you're out there living your best life, doing your best to be your best every single day, and not worried about jumping into a relationship because everybody's telling you to, then when these narcs right here trying to copy you, mimic you, getting your energy, you'll have your fortress of solitude. I realize that. See, I got my fortress of solitude, baby. Now, mind you, I still get tried. That's why I know I need to go somewhere where I can have some land. I need some land. Okay, I was putting my son on the bus. This is what inspired this. I was putting my son on the bus. One of the neighbors has a Ducati. Why? Okay. I know why. And I know what y'all are gonna say. Well, oh, well, flattery and hang on, hold on. Hang on. Mimicking you is a form of no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Listen. You get inspired by someone. I get inspired by people all day long on YouTube and TikTok. I do not mimic them. Listen, we live too close proximity. So to go and buy a Ducati, now I know you guys are like, well, no. First of all, Ducatis are not cheap motorcycles. So, and they're not the regular everyday Yamaha or Suzuki or whatever that people get. It's something I took my time looking up. And see, when you go out of your way to be unique, there's not gonna be no Ducatis in this area. But some clown decided, oh, he did that. That's making him stand. I want to do the same thing. And the dude lives like not even a mile from my house. That looks weird. I don't know him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, dude. Hold up. I don't know why I keep holding messages. I gotta go through my settings. Freckles, what's going on? What's going on? Salute and pound. I don't know, dude. So I'm at the bus stop and I don't normally see him. And I put my son on the bus. I didn't recognize the bike at first because he's one of those sit up Ducatis, but I recognize the sound of the motor. All Ducatis sound the same. And I'm like, are you man? Dude, come on now. Come on. What I'm saying is, like, it's not just about copying you. These narcs want you to see them mimicking you. They want you to see them mimicking you. Okay, how do I put this? It's a narc way of forcing themselves on you, right? Like I told you about that lady that went and got the pickup truck and they had to take it back. She never talked to me, but she thought by getting the truck she would be seen by me. But she didn't understand. I'm not one of them kind of people. Like, I'm not a narc. Like, I go out of my way to make sure that my stuff is unique. So when someone starts looking just like me, it's really weird. And I take a lot of time. Like, you'll start seeing it with the way I start doing when I start letting you guys see my interior design, the way I design, I'm really particular. Like the way I dress myself, I'm really particular. So that's why I'm like really funny when people like start copying me, because I go out of my way to be a certain kind of way. And I think mimicking is just an evil spirit. It's a demon spirit, really, you know what I'm saying? It's that spirit of envy. And it's just a lighter version of it, but it's a demon spirit because it's the way they go about doing it. See, some people can almost copy you, but then they'll be like, "Hey, man, I seen you, and I like what you was doing," and that's a humble person. But see, everybody's operating out of ego, so it's the ego that drives them to mimic you, and then it's the ego to want them to be seen by you. You know what I'm saying? And you say or react or something, right? It's that demon spirit. It's some kind. I'm not gonna say narc spirit because everybody's tired of hearing the word. It's that narc spirit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I said it. I'm just saying, man, like it's an evil, wicked spirit, right? Because when I was younger, I was vibrating low and I did copy somebody one time in my life, y'all. I know you're going to say, yeah, King David did copy somebody. I was young, I was 21. It was a sergeant, you know what I'm saying? He was from Maryland. He seemed like he was kind of cool, but that's when I realized most people from Maryland are fake. Not everybody, just most people are really fake and they wear masks. That's the first narc I ran into. Well, anyway, you know what I'm saying? I thought he was pretty cool. He used to call cadence pretty cool, carry himself pretty well, but he was a narc. Anyway, he got this like nice little RSX, and I liked it. So I got one too. Well, he didn't like that. Well, private. Well, was I private or a sergeant at the time? I think I may have just made sergeant or whatever. Dude got so mad he hated my guts from that point forward. I've never copied anybody since. right? Like I didn't think about it, but I was 21, but I didn't think about it. I was like, I like the car, but I didn't realize like mimicking the car that he got exactly. And that guy was like just going through a divorce. He probably researched the car, and he did. And you know what I'm saying? I just mimicked it as soon as he got it. Just like, and it was, and I didn't do it in a good way. Like my energy was off when I did it. That's why I was like, yeah, okay, I know, I kind of know. You know what I'm saying? I kind of know. But I was 21. These are like grown people doing this kind of stuff, living in this kind of energy, right? It's weird. So it's like I realized I gotta have my fortress of solitude where I can go home, not have no one around me, no one in my energy at all, right? And then when I'm ready to interact with people, I leave my home and interact with them. Or if people drive by my house, there's so much land I won't see them. So because I'm just in my own little world all the time. I literally live in my own little world. That's why I'm able to you know what I'm saying, just take stuff from that world and bring it over here. You know what I'm saying? The way I think of it, and I can just manifest stuff, and I can, come up with these creative ideas and stuff because I'm in my world all the time. But when I'm in my world, like I meditate and I'm putting my son on the bus and that demon spirit drives by in a Ducati just like mine, that knocks me out my world and makes me think about, the spirit of envy. It's just like that's what they do. And that's what they're there for. Right? Like that's what I'm saying. It's not innocent. Like when someone's like, oh, flattery or blah 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 is the biggest form of flattery. No, it's not. You know what I'm saying? There's a spirit on that. There's a spirit on it. It's not no form of flattery. It's not flattering. It's a spirit on it, and the spirit is to knock you off or to make you feel some type of way because you work really hard to be the way that you are. And part of the way that you carry yourself and dress, it doesn't matter how it feels or how anybody else feels about it. The way you dress is a part of you. The way you, ladies, how you do your hair, your makeup, that is an extension of you. Fellas, how you line up your beard, whatever, the clothes you wear, that's an extension of you. That's a part of you. That's a part of your heart. And when somebody just walks in and just takes a part of it and just starts doing what they want with it, you know what I'm saying? If you it'll make you feel some type of way, and then society will tell you, no, 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 don't feel no type of way about nothing. That's your instinct telling you that's weird for someone to do that. But society will say, based off the system set up, why are you feeling some type of way? See how it's set up to make you feel like all your natural instincts are wrong. That's what I keep trying to get across, right? It's that underlying feeling about everything that I keep seeing in everything. It's not about someone mimicking me, it's the way it makes me feel. Like if it was okay, you hear the birds. If it was okay, it's a good message. If it was okay, then why is it making me feel some type of way? Like I'm not. If I was a narc, I wouldn't feel no type of way because I'm mimicking everybody around me. But if I have a unique way of presenting myself, and then someone starts mimicking that, and it makes me feel some type of way because the way they're presenting it, the way they're not trying to give anybody. Because this is what I do, right? A lot of stuff I say, a lot of sayings I'll be like, oh, I got this from Moon, or I got this from, it keeps me humble by doing that. Instead of just making you guys assume I'm coming up with it or getting it from Divine, like, nah, I got this directly from my friend Moon, or I got this directly from, and a lot of sayings you hear online are like old sayings that we've heard in the black community all our lives. It's just some black person will get on, YouTube or TikTok and it'll go viral because other communities haven't heard it, but we've heard it all our lives in the community. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to take credit for stuff like that because it'll build an ego about you where you're feeling like you got to constantly keep coming up with these different sayings or looking for them or catchphrases so you can go viral. I'm not on that, right? I'm tapping in, so all my stuff's going to be unique. So I have no problem with giving people credit where credit is due or where I get influence from or whatever. I have no problem with it. It keeps you humble. When you cannot do that, you're operating out of ego. I don't care who you are, what level you're at. I don't care what you're talking about and what you're preaching about. Whoever you're getting influence from, if you cannot shout that person out, then you're operating out of ego. Your goofy clout or whatever, or however your image is, makes you feel like you can't let somebody or let it be known who you're getting influence from. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it, let it be from me. I'm just talking about in general how I'm going to stay no matter what. You know what I'm saying? I don't chase clout. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, like people that do that kind of stuff, where they're operating out of ego, they can't humbly tell anybody where they got their influence from, are probably people mimicking people. And it makes them feel some type of way because if they did shout the person out, you're probably going to check the other person out and be like, well, did you get influence from them or are you mimic them directly? You know what I'm saying? Like that's the reason why I keep myself humble. I don't have to worry about that kind of stuff, right? I can just say whatever I want to say, shout out whoever I got the influence from, you know what I'm saying? And not feel like I'm just, you know what I mean? Like, being fake in front of my audience where I'm trying to teach people about being authentic and this and that and the third, and it's just a spirit on it. When you copy somebody like that, when you feel like you have to mimic someone, and not, I don't know, you don't gotta like go and shake their hand and be like, "Hey, Bob, I appreciate you." Nah, I'm not saying all that. I'm just saying it's a weird spirit about it when you have to copy someone directly and you want to see them react to you copying them. There's a spirit on that. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say. So that neighbor that's on this bike that keeps driving, it's weird. Okay, you got influenced enough. Listen, it'd be different if he had an old Ducati and he got a new. And I get here, and then all of a sudden this clown goes and gets one. It's a spirit on that. It's like the devil, because I'm okay. Let me break it down like this. People do weird things, like people copy you for different reasons, right? Some people want to call it influence, but they're copying you directly. You're not doing it the right kind of way, right? Like some people do it to for malicious intent. Like some people do it to be like, oh, you think you're special? Oh, I can afford to go get it too. Like, why are you? They'll do it just for that reason, because they felt some type of way about seeing your vehicle, and then people making it seem like whatever you have, not vehicle, whatever you have is prestigious, and then they're like, well, I can be prestigious too, and then they'll go and try to copy you, but it really don't. You know what I'm saying? When you get to the level I'm at, where you understand, like it don't make no never mind that no matter what they copy you directly, even if it's a clothes, they won't look like you. Yeah, ladies, y'all know. You know what I'm saying? They won't sound like you. You know, they can't do it like you, and they know it, right? So when you get to that level and you understand that, but you still want to recognize the spirit that's related. Now, some people will copy you directly and be like a younger sibling or something, but you can see it in their eyes, like, oh, I just look up to you. But it's that wickedness. It's always the cut of the eyes, like, yeah, I can get it too. Like, okay, but can you wear it like that though? Can you sound like this? You know what I'm saying? Can you look like me while riding on it or driving it? No, you can't. You're like a whole nerd, right? So it makes no never mind. You can't do it like me. I bet you can't do it like me. You know what I mean? So, remember that as well. Reflection, and ladies, which are also my reflection. Listen, they can't do it like you. They can never do it like you. No matter how much they mimic and copy and have that wicked spirit on them, because I'm telling you, some of them do it for that reason. Like, oh, you think you're special? I'll get the same thing. I'm special too now. No, you're not. But you know what I'm saying? Kudos to you for going out of your way to be looking at me that hard to go get the same thing. That's fine, right? You know what I'm saying? It makes you know, never mind. And some people also do it because they see that you have and you attract a certain amount of attention from whatever you got going on that makes you unique. So they're trying to copy that and get that same kind of attention. Well, eventually people will realize like it's not on you, it's in you. It doesn't matter what you're wearing. I can wear sweatpants and get attention, or I can, wear a button up. You know what I'm saying? And get the same attention. It makes me know, never mind, right? And y'all remember that as well. I know some of you ladies get copied a lot, and you're probably going through like, why is this law? You know what I mean? But nah, listen, they can't do it like you. You know what I mean? That soul don't shine like yours. It don't have that je ne sais quoi. It doesn't have that, you know what I'm saying? It don't have it. It don't have it. They ain't got it like that. So understand that and remember that. And stay in your fresh, man. Listen, I'm having people copy me. Listen, and I'm not gonna let that move me out of my town. I'm not gonna let the copying me move me out of my town because again, none of them, you know what I'm saying, can do it like me. I might have one neighbor with a Ducati. I might have another neighbor that's working out and getting himself together. I might have another neighbor that just got a Ford F-150, and I might have another black neighbor. But I don't have a neighbor that's black with a Ford Raptor and a Ducati that's doing it like me all together. No, 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 no. No, I don't. There's only one me and there's only one you. Let them mimic and copy. That's what children do. Let our kids do what they do best, okay? I want to give you that, you know what I'm saying? That I don't know. I'm trying to get the words. You know what I'm saying? All these gnats are in my face. Um, Breath of fresh air. Yeah. I want you to have that early in the AM, giving you a little panoramic while the birds are chirping. You know what I'm saying? While I'm still waking myself up. Some of my subscribers love my dramatic pauses. That was for you, sweetheart. You love my dramatic pauses, or you're making fun of me for it anyway. Either way it goes, that was for you. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Be back on here soon. Don't go too far. I'm jumping on TikTok.